The TTArtisan's Tilt 50mm f1.4 is a lens that will challenge your creativity. I got this lens a few months ago for my Micro Four Thirds camera. For about $200, you get a really nice metal build and a lot more. You see, as this is now, this is a fairly average rudimentary 50mm lens. Not bad, but nothing special. This is a tilt lens though, and that's where it gets funky. There are two knobs that allow you to contort the lens. A big knob to change the tilt from right to left, though that doesn't fully matter in the end. That's because the second knob on the bottom allows you to literally spin the lens 360 degrees. So whether you tilt it to the right or left, you can always just spin it around anyway. Tilting the lens is the whole point of it, so that's where it shines. It creates a weird effect that can shift the focus to the Z-axis of your image or at different angles across the image. The images usually turn out with just a thin line across the frame that is in focus. It's certainly not an average lens and it takes some getting used to. From long distance, using the tilt can make larger objects look like they're smaller, miniature even. This is used to great effect in the movie Game Night, which is where I first saw this effect and got interested in using a lens like this. I haven't fully been able to explore that aspect yet though. However, I have been learning how to capture more interesting images. Maybe my style of photography wasn't perfectly adaptable to this style of lens, but I've worked it into my repertoire. When I go on a walk, I like to set it to a certain angle, spin it, take some shots, and then spin it some more and take some other shots. It's a bit hard to keep track of what angle and spin combined does what exactly. Though when you get into the swing of it, this is pretty intuitive. So that being said, I'm able to catch on as I go and capture more images to my interest with the more practice that I do. Although I like the metal build and the mechanisms themselves are very impressive, a con of this is that they don't really shut all the way tight or tight enough, or at least don't stay tight. Even as I was just holding it here, I had it locked up and it started moving. It's not a major flaw, it's annoying and slows me down sometimes, but my real concern is with the overall durability and longevity. But I've seen no signs that this is like faulty or will fall apart, but in a year or two, I'm not sure. It can feel a little flimsy when I'm walking around, have it around my neck or something, and I start trying to pull the focus or change the aperture, and I accidentally tilt it when I thought it was locked or it was locked. I also notice this when I take my lens from storage and I'm about to start using it. This is true for the top knob, not as much the bottom knob that spins the lens. That bottom knob though really is the key to creating these unique, creative images. The angle change is one thing, but what I constantly tinker with is that spin. Figuring out what that'll mean for the image that I take is a fun experiment that keeps me engaged as I take photographs. I really do enjoy the challenge and nuance it brings. Don't expect the sharpest lens or the best lens flares in bokeh. After all, you're contorting the poor thing. Set your expectations to weird and you'll be satisfied with your experience. More than anything, that's what I've gotten from this lens. Yeah, I've gotten some pictures that I like on this lens, but mostly it keeps me on my toes when I'm out there and it's fun and engaging, and overall it's about the experience. So, would I recommend it? The answer is, it depends. If you're looking for a lens you can use every day and always know what you're gonna get, well, this ain't your nifty 50. If you're looking for something to spice things up a bit and use every now and again and capture something kind of unique, then I definitely recommend it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review of the TTArtisan's 50mm tilt lens f1.4. Subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with my work as a photographer and more videos just like this. Thanks for watching. I've been Tony King.